Good morning. This is the crypto day morning for today's date of Tuesday, 10th day of October 2018. Welcome to the Money Charts channel, and not much to go over. I'm really just going to talk about the lack thereof this volatility. As we can see within Bitcoin, several days staying within this 18 average. When we follow the money, at least from this down move, several days up to this high, comes back down to the 18 average of lows where it really needs to hold, thus making a higher low to here. And then a matching low, technically a lower one, but a break above the 18 highs. But it comes back down again to the 18 lows, back to the 18 highs. Meanwhile, making higher lows and, well, lower highs. All that indecisiveness that we've been seeing. You can make a case, well, hey, we've got about 5 days where it's showing strength amongst the highs of the 18, and it is. But it's doing so on microscopic, indecisive volatility, which keeps me that of indecisive for where the next move would come in. But with the low moves that I see, or the low price action, yesterday's session had a low of 65.41 and a high of 66.56, which was a differential of 125. That's like 2%. Today's session's not even 1. So the percentile moves are microscopic, and of course not only is this symmetrical, but the lower highs matching lows, and it's at that point where, well, like I've been stating, we can't make any more lower highs, and we can't go down too much further. We can only go down another about 500 points to get down to where that amazing hold area has been in at around the 6,000 mark. Let's just quickly look at some other coins, and we're going to see a lot of the same things. Next up, Ethereum against the dollar. It's been down a lot, but it too is showing a lot of this market movement within the 18 on microscopic volatility. Litecoin, it has been staying within its 18 average on microscopic volatility. Moving to Dash, it's really been hanging in this 18 average and really been showing microscopic volatility lately. Hanging in there within the 18 average of lows. After this decent move, is it showing weakness that it might fill some of this gap? Well, maybe. I realize that when a lot of these low volatile moves like this come into play, that when indecision within these charts get taken out, don't be surprised for large moves. Also, will the first move be a fake one? Meaning, if this is going to go up, will it maybe break support, come down to maybe 156 and quickly come back to 180, and then thereafter go to 225? And then maybe even thereafter go to 280. Maybe. Same thing with Bitcoin if it, say, breaks below, say, 56. And then next thing you know, it's at 61. And then next thing you know, it's at 74. But a lot of these markets showing these low volatile patterns. Cardano is another one. It's got the low volatility. It's been hanging in there a lot within this 18, but it's been holding nicely from these September lows. And it's not 18 even fully. It's hard to see. It's right at the price. But the price action is hanging in there within the 18 highs after it's just been... I mean, technically, it's away from it. It's broke above it yesterday. But with these small pierces above it that it's had, and it's been in this range, it's been in this neutral phase ever since that down day on September 25th. It still needs to get above the 88.5-cent level for me to really get excited about this. But if it does that, and especially if it gets over 9.4 cents, then that could be probably a quick move to 11. And I think this will be... I'm going to look at a few other coins as well quickly. Ethereum Classic, it at almost $11, just hanging in there within the 18 average with low volatility. Binance Coin has been showing strength amongst the 18 average of highs amongst its low volatile move, especially when you look at some of the size of these before. High of like 1288, a low of like 1204, so there was like a differential of like 80 cents. That's like 7-8%. Yesterday's session had a low of 1049, a high of 1069, 2%. Within DGB, showing low volatility as well. It's got a decent amount of time amongst the 18 highs Among such, it's trading in at about 2.5 cents. And we'll finish it off within Monero, which is, it's taken the cake for its extreme low volatile session, as its current number has only a differential of $1 from 113.80 and 114.80. That's not even 1% as well. Yesterday's session was a differential of not quite 3, which is barely over 2%. But it's been firmly within like 7-8 days of extreme microscopic volatility. I'm not going to say where we go from here, but again, when these moves like this happen, I'm expecting at any time, whether it be a short amount of time or a decent amount of time from now, that this thing is going to go wild from the leaving of the neutrality stages. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.